For this 2020 match between the Delhi Capitals and the Hyderabad Sunrisers. My name is Adam Gilchrist, and back again with me today is Michael Atherton, Mel Jones and the one and only Ali Mitchell.
Thanks for the fabulous introduction. We're just about ready to get underway.
Thanks, Ali. Let's join them down in the middle to find out who will be fielding first.
Well, that's a surprise. I really did think the obvious choice was to throw the ball to the bowlers, but nope. Time for the openers to pad up. They're probably surprised too.
So here we go, the players make their way out to a seismic crowd. They've waited all day for this match and they're ready for some world-class batting and bowling. The pitch today, it looks good. A bit of grass on top, so they'll get their wish, I think. Okay, everything looks set to get this match underway. The new ball will get some movement, and the openers are going to have to be wary of that. All swings and misses on the first ball of the innings. It's the most enthusiastic crowd you could ever see right now. There's a buzz, a real buzz coming from the stands. Smacks that away through the gap.
It just looks so easy. Gets onto the front foot and eases through the ball. They can just stand and admire that shot.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key here. Oh, the batter couldn't get out of the way. Ouch. Beats the cover fielder. Nice shot.
Doesn't even wait to see if the ball's going to do anything. Onto the front foot, punches it away to the boundary.
I didn't feel there was too much wrong with that last delivery. They just need to keep the ball in the right areas and the rewards will come. Goes over the top with that shot.
Yeah, too wide. It was there to be hit, and it was really given the treatment.
Well, what else do they have in their bag of tricks? Just not much seems to be working at the moment. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. End of the over, 12 runs coming from it. Delhi, 12 for none.
End of the first and an exceptional start. Some big shots early on. Can build some momentum easily off that over.
Cummins, the pace bowler, coming into the attack. Nice shot, straight to gully. Can't get that outside the ring field. Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring. Onto the front foot, super shot, should be four.
Errs on the side of bowling slightly fuller and had been put away.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket's going to come. Great shot through the gap. End of the over. 8 runs coming from it. Delhi 20 for none.
You can't hit the ball much better than that. Timed it to perfection.
The right armour is coming on to bowl from the stadium end. Cuts that off well in the infield. Patel over pitches and pays the price. Great shot by the batter. That could be
4. Timing on that shot was just perfect. Brilliant shot. The boundary the moment it hit the bat.
Nearly gets the edge. Patel with a great delivery there. Finds the fielder with that shot. Wow, that's missed the lot. 4 runs added in that over. Delhi 24 for none. Zampa, the right armour, is coming into the attack from the pavilion end. Winds up but misses. Looks like they went a bit too early on that shot. Couldn't get it through the field. Gets that away.
Well, that was a very solid shot. Read the length early to get onto the front foot, and that raced away for 4.
That last ball isn't something you want to repeat of. You don't want to be giving away easy runs. No. Terrible shot. Beautiful timing there off the front foot. It's racing away. The fielder out in the deep has some serious work to cut it off.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
Cummins coming on, obviously hoping the pace will cause some trouble. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. There's a chance if it hits. Was quick onto that in the infield. Over the infield with a cracking shot. Misses everything. The batter's made a bit of a meal of that delivery. Perfectly timed.
The gap was left open for them and they were happy to oblige. Picked it early, got into position well and punched it to the boundary.
Can't afford to go too full again. It does help to switch up your deliveries just to keep them guessing. Pulled away and into the gap. Could be 4 more.
Starting to hit their stride. Fabulous piece of timing and they're into the 20s.
End of the over, a big one. 11 runs coming from it. Delhi a 43 for none. Zampa from the pavilion end. Doesn't beat the infield. Nice shot, straight to gully. Onto the front foot, super shot, should be 4.
Well, what a lovely shot. It flew to the boundary. That's clearly not the type of delivery to be bowling here.
The last one helped the scoring rate, making their intentions for this innings. Ticking the scoreboard over really nicely at the moment. Great shot through the gap. Beautiful timing there off the front foot. It's racing away. The fielder out in the deep has some serious work to cut it off.
That showed great skill. Lovely timing. The boundary was the only place that ball was heading.
Don't always mind on getting hit for runs. What's important is just focus on getting the next delivery right. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Perfectly timed.
They picked the slower ball right away. Wasn't a bad delivery, but dispatched to the boundary with ease.
This delivery just needs to be pitched up on a length. Too short, and you're going to get punished on this pitch. Beats the field with a great shot.
You can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
Really playing all their shots that over. Very expensive. The right armour is coming into the attack from the pavilion end. Really wound up for that. Ball seemed to come onto the bat quicker than he thought. That's the completion of the over. The bowling was of the highest order there, and the score remains unchanged.
They were just a bit flat after the power play. They came out hard, and I think they really need to keep up that mentality for the back half of the innings.
Chaha coming into the attack from the stadium end.
It was timed well for 4. Gee, that was a good shot.
Cummins, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. Super shot, should be 4. Nicely fielded out deep on the boundary. An economical over comes to an end, but you get the feeling these openers might just be finding their feet. Patel from the pavilion end. Straight to the fielder.
That was a tremendous delivery. Fizzed through to the keeper. No more short balls this over.
Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. A direct hit and this could be gone. Five runs added there. Delhi a 79 for none.
They've got busy working the ball around and hitting boundaries in between. It's a good setup for a strong finish.
Got that away nicely. Collects that one, simple as you like inside the ring. That's the end of the over. 2 runs added. Delhi are 81 for none. Going with pace now. Finds the edge. Got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. Needs a direct hit. Misses. That's a big chance gone begging. Winds up but misses. Looks like they went a bit too early on that shot. Wow, that's missed a lot. End of the over. A good one in terms of keeping the batters quiet. Just needed to take a wicket to make it an excellent one. Zampa comes back into the attack. The runs have slowed. They're a good option to continue tying these batters down. Straight drive, mid-off will cut that one off. Brilliant diving stop. Couldn't get it through the field. Nearly gets the edge. Zampa with a great delivery there. Edged.
Nearly got through them, just got onto it in time, and with enough bat speed to pick up 4.
The bowlers have really tightened up their line and length. Good work.
Can he come back with a dot ball?
Got that away nicely.
4 runs. They were so still at the crease. Just a slight movement forward. Fabulous shot.
I'd like to see them just aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. Trouble. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. Oh, that is a beauty. An in-swinging Yorker and the batter is gone.
The first wicket gone. The opening partnership is broken. You can see the relief on the bowler's face. Another quick wicket and they'll be into the middle order.
Lots of pressure coming into bat. We'll have to wait just a little bit longer to face their first ball, though. Chahar has been going really well here. Comes back on from the stadium end. Just opened the face of the bat really well. That's through the infield. That'll be 4 more.
Just perfection. A magnificent shot. You just can't hit it any better than that. Racing away to the boundary. Top-class innings. Been playing very nicely out there and brings up the half-century.
KL Rahul ready to face their first ball. Really needs to settle quickly and see if they can get the ball into the gaps.
That showed great skill, lovely timing, and the boundary was the only place it was heading.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot.
Nothing really wrong with that ball. Got onto the front foot and found the gap to get that one to the boundary.
I didn't feel there was too much wrong with that last delivery. They just need to keep the ball in the right areas and the rewards will come. Beautiful timing there off the front foot. It's racing away. The fielder out in the deep has some serious work to cut it off. 15 runs added there. Delhi, 112 for 1. Nicked it, but it's going to go all the way to the boundary. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Finds the fielder with that shot. Drive straight back down. Oh, collects the stumps. Fortunate for the bowler. That would have been a boundary. Misses everything. Glanced away nicely, but fine short, fine leg. Needs to be on target. Bowled him straight through. Good swing coming back in.
As they head back to the pavilion, they'll be wishing they went about this innings a little differently. Not too much to speak of on the scoreboard.
With the fall of that wicket, the new batter comes charging out to the crease. They're quick to take guard and face up. Chahar from the stadium end. Goes over the top with that shot.
Caressed that nicely through the gap to the boundary.
Good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. No. Terrible shot.
Well, that's what you pay your entrance money for. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot. No need to move.
Don't always mind getting hit for runs. What's important is just focus on getting the next delivery right. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. Someone different now to bowl at. Brings a different set of problems. I feel it's just a matter of pitching the ball up and getting them onto the front foot. Can't get that outside the ring field. That's the end of a very good over. Great pressure being placed on the batters here. Zampa back into the attack.
Threaded it through brilliantly. All timing on that shot.
That last ball isn't something you want to repeat of. You don't want to be giving away easy runs. Doesn't beat the infield. Needs a direct hit. And that's gone. Amazing catch. Super catch.
So that's the third wicket down. Not a happy person walking off the field. There's a real feeling of disappointment.
And with that wicket, the new batter will mark centre. Just needs to rotate the strike early on as they get settled into their innings. Great shot, pulled straight to backward square leg though. Good fielding out in the boundary. End of the over. 8 runs coming from it. Delhi are 132 for 3. Patel coming back into the attack has done well so far. Across the stumps and a flick of the wrists. It's wide of square leg. Could be 4. The batter's made a bit of a meal of that delivery. Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. That's gone. Nice simple. Bull catch. Oh, great work. Held their nerve while the ball was in the air, and they've taken a good catch.
The trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end for someone with such batting skills. This one goes down as a fail.
Patel taking guard, has been playing really well in recent matches, certainly needs to bring their A game today. Was quick onto that in the infield. Patel finishes an economical over and walks away with a wicket, which was fully deserved. Cummins has the ball in hand. The captain will be hoping they can tie one end down. Runs have been flowing a little too easily. Oh, what a brilliant catch. And gone. That's a fantastic catch.
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
Coming to the wicket, they'll be looking to play within the V early and expand as they get settled. Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring.
A lovely delivery, got it in short and surprised them. They'll be happy only one of those is allowed.
Straight drive, mid-off will cut that one off.
It just looks so easy. Gets onto the front foot and eases through the ball. They can just stand and admire that shot.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket's going to come.
Well, that was timed very, very well. Great shot, driven down the ground and flew over the boundary.
Bowlers have leaked way too many easy runs in that innings. It's a big total to chase down. They're going to need some good batting partnerships. The openers are coming out. It's a very gettable total. They just need to get off to a good start and not give anything silly away. It's the silly stuff that could give the bowlers a sniff in this match.
Well, didn't time that at all, but managed to get it away to the boundary.
Patel, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. Stark pulls out, dead ball.
How will he reply?
Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Massive edge, misses everyone, and that's racing away. Just need to keep it simple. Line and length, roundabout off stump. That'll force a mistake. Yeah, big opportunity. They've worked really hard in recent weeks. They should have the confidence to build an innings and get a big score on the board. Does very well to quickly get across to this one. Nine runs added in that over. The Sunrisers are 9 for none.
First over of the second innings is complete, and it was a good one for the batters. Some lovely shots played.
Great shot through the gap.
That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Can't time that any better. Perfection.
Can't afford to go too full again. It does help to switch up your deliveries just to keep them guessing. Couldn't get it through the field. Over. The Sunrisers are 18 for none.
With 2 down, they're already ahead of the required run rate quite easily early on.
Cuts that off well in the infield. Massive outside edge. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Straight to the fielder. Head drills that one away. That'll be 4 more to the tally.
Too wide, it was there to be hit, and it was really given the treatment.
6 runs added in that over. The Sunrisers are 24 for none.
Can he come back with a dot ball?
pinged off the bat.
Errs on the side of bowling slightly fuller, and they've been put away.
I'd like to see them just aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. Ticking the scoreboard over really nicely at the moment. Really wound up for that. Ball seemed to come onto the bat quicker than he thought. Big edge. End of the over. 8 off it. The Sunrisers are 32 for none.
Well, I think the bowlers would be a bit disappointed with how they've come out at the start, but they can definitely rein it in a bit still.
Stark from the stadium end. That's 4 all the way. Beautiful shot.
There was a gap there and pulled away with conviction to the boundary.
Boundary last ball. What's to come this delivery, I wonder. Huge edge. Just got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. Nice shot, but straight to gully. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. Ouch, that looked nasty. 6 runs added in the over. The Sunrisers are 38 for none. A new bowler is coming into the attack. Heaved over the top, and that'll be a maximum. Fantastic square drive.
That just drifted a bit and pounced on. Hit high and mighty. They'll be really happy with that.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot. Can't get that outside the ring field. Pulled away, but straight to square leg. Oh, now then, that's high in the air. Batters should get a few here.
Brilliantly timed shot off the back foot. It just flies to the boundary for 6.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder this delivery after the boundary.
No point running for that one. It was a 4 the moment it left the bat. Beautiful shot off the front foot.
This delivery just needs to be pitched up on a length. Too short, and you're going to get punished on this pitch. Caught, straightforward enough catch by deep square leg. Oh, great work, held their nerve while the ball was in the air, and they've taken a good catch.
This is a great wicket to take. Just look to be building a solid innings and at a really good run rate. It's the perfect time to take a wicket.
New batter comes to the crease. Never an easy time to come into bat after the fall of a wicket. Natarajan, the left-arm medium bowler, is coming into the attack from the stadium end. Beautiful timing there off the front foot. It's racing away. The fielder out in the deep has some serious work to cut it off.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
The last one helped the scoring rate, making their intentions for this innings. Doesn't beat the infield. Square cut, finds point, no run. Someone different now to bowl at. Brings a different set of problems. I feel it's just a matter of pitching the ball up and getting them onto the front foot. Finds the fielder with that shot. 5 runs in that over. The Sunrisers are 59 for 1.
They've got busy working the ball around and hitting boundaries in between. It's a good setup for a strong finish.
That's a confident appeal. That's great fielding. That ball was flying. Great shot, pulled straight to backward square leg though. Huge, that has flown.
Well, that ball has been hit. It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward onto the front foot is just ridiculous.
Don't always mind getting hit for runs. What's important is just focus on getting the next delivery right. Nine runs added there. The Sunrisers are 68 for 1.
They've done well. Sometimes after the power play, the run rate can drop a bit, but the batters have kept up the intent they had early on, and this run chase looks secure.
Natarajan from the stadium end. Head, stand and deliver. Holds the pose as the ball goes straight over the bowler. 6 more.
That's a very good hook shot. Onto the shorter ball quickly and has hit that well over the boundary.
Head has gotten the big shot away this over. Now they can focus on playing the next ball on its merits. Was quick onto that in the infield. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. Beats the field with a great shot. Wow, that's missed a lot.
Left alone and easily through to the keeper.
Collects that one, simple as you like inside the ring. 8 runs added in that over. The Sunrisers are 76 for 1. The left arm unorthodox bowler is coming into the attack from the pavilion end. Edge, keeper can't take it. Not sure how to cut that off now. Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key here.
See if the ball's going to do anything. Onto the front foot, punches it away to the boundary. A good innings, that's 50. A simple raise of the bats. Thumbs up to their batting partner, and they're ready to go again.
Nice shot, but straight to gully. Chance to run two. Couldn't get it through the field. End of the over. 8 runs coming from it. The Sunrisers are 84 for 1.
They've got busy working the ball around and hitting boundaries in between. It's a good setup for a strong finish.
Patel, the left-arm orthodox bowler, is coming into the attack from the stadium end. Oh, now then, that's high in the air. Batters should get a few here.
Well, that's what you pay your entrance money for. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot. No need to move.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length. Roundabout off stump. That'll force a mistake. Edged it. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. That's high. Is there enough on it? There is. Add that maximum to the scoreboard. Thank you very much.
Well, that's a waste of a delivery. Absolutely no trouble getting onto it and dispatching it for 6.
Can't afford to go too full again. It does help to switch up your deliveries just to keep them guessing. Does very well to quickly get across to this one. Really playing all their shots that over. Very expensive.
They've done well. Sometimes after the power play, the run rate can drop a bit, but the batters have kept up the intent they had early on, and this run chase looks secure.
Yada from the pavilion end. Yada with a huge appeal. Oh, that's LBW. Starts the over with a wicket. Oh, wow. Brilliant reactions, and what a catch.
Well, they lose the second wicket. It's a long way back to the sheds, and you can tell they're not happy with that dismissal.
The field will come up now, you'd think. Pressure should be on as the new batter strides to the middle. They'll be looking for another quick wicket. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Huge, enormous, massive, gigantic. Take your pick.
How easy was that? A pickup drive all the way for 6.
Patel, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. End of the over. 9 runs coming from it. The Sunrisers are 106 for 2. Oh, I thought that was passing, but a fantastic dive to cut it off. Goes for an overcover and away it goes. Oh, all the way for 6. That's all class you're watching right there.
That's just silly. The power on that shot is incredible. That's the sort of shot you want to see at a cricket match.
I'd like to see them just aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. Drive straight down the ground. Mid-on will collect that one, though. Swept away, but finds the fielder. End of the over. 9 off it. The Sunrisers are 115 for 2.
Been some really good overs strung together. They've taken some risks, along with some good running. A very good total is on the way.
Massive outside edge. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go. Smacks that away through the gap. Glanced away nicely, but fine short, fine leg. Oh my, that's racing away. Power and precision in that shot. End of the over. The Sunrisers are 124 for 2.
A poor delivery, and you don't pass up chances like that. Crashed away for 4.
Kumar back on now.
Coming into the attack.
Head waited on that and guides it down to third. Fielder coming around may stop it before the boundary.
That was a solid shot, really well played. Ball was dropped just a little shorter, and a great shot off the back foot.
Getting nice and settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot. 6 of your finest, please. Cover drive for a maximum. Brilliant.
You give that much width and you are asking for trouble. That was so well timed, it flew over the boundary.
Boundaries are flowing. They need to find a dot ball or two just to slow things down again. Goes over the top with that shot.
Just sheer power off the back foot. Don't need to worry about running.
Boundary last delivery. Is that the sign they're trying to push the run rate? Perfectly timed.
Errs on the side of bowling slightly fuller, and they've been put away.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder this delivery after the boundary. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Playing all their shots in that over, a very expensive over.
They've been asked plenty of questions by the bowlers, but the batters have had all the answers so far this innings.
Going with spin now. Nice shot, straight to gully.
Caressed that nicely through the gap to the boundary. It always looked like that target was just under par, and so it proved. Chased down easily, great batting, and a deserved win.
That's the end of our broadcast for now.